DJ, you go crazy.
DJUTV, let them know who we got in the building.
You know who it is. Gotti.
Got it, yada. Gotti, what you on, gang?
What's up? How you coming? What you want to talk about? I want to talk about what you want to talk about.
Well, welcome to DJUTV, first and foremost. It's definitely a blessing to have you.
I appreciate the opportunity.
For sure. You've been over whooping lately. You was backstage with FYBJ, man, over whooping. So we had to get this interview with you tonight, right?
Right.
It's FYBJ, man, that's your manager?
J-Mane is a part of my team.
Okay.
I fuck with J-Mane. But the manager part was really just a whoop in the beginning, like just something we had going on because he was the one who got me into interviewing and things of that nature. But it turned into a real thing. Like at that point, people was taking it serious, so we like, why not? Like, why would I not let J-Mane manage me? But
okay.
I feel like they over-whooping it. I don't like the way they do. I don't like the way the people acting. I don't like that.
Yeah, well, you went viral. It looked like you was shaking your tail feather for some whoops.
No, that's what I do.
Okay.
I wasn't doing it for the whoops. I wasn't over-whooping. And none of that. Like, that's me. That's my personality. It was really just an in-the-moment type thing. And then when I did it, they missed it. And then I did it again because they realized, like, oh, yeah, like, that's a whoop. Duh. That's why I did it. I was trying to show y'all, let's do it like this. But once it hit the net, you know how that goes.
Yeah. Well, Here we are, over whooping with Miss Gotti tonight, because she was over whooping the other night. But in all seriousness, you got a story. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everybody got a story, right?
Yeah, I got a story, right?
But yours is rather unique. And so that's what we want to get into tonight. Gotti, can you tell us where you're from?
I am from the east side of Chicago. I am from Pocketown, KTS Gotti.
Okay.
And that's where I was originally from. But now I'm just a mother, though. Let me make that clear. But that is where I come from.
Yeah, for sure. Can you tell us what it was like growing up over east?
I always loved it over east. I actually just recently moved from over east out of my 24 years of living. Like, this month on my birthday, I made a decision to, like, relocate. I love over east. But I originally started when I was living over east, I was living on 67th and Creek Hill, which is, like, right around the corner from Town. So that's where I originally grew up with, like. When I first started going outside, it wasn't with Pocketown. It was with Town.
Okay.
So I became Pocketown on my own down the line, but I grew up in the mall. Okay. But I love over east. I promise you I do. I don't never want to be from nowhere else. I don't know. I always felt like that. I love over east. I feel like over east is over east. Like, you know how when people say, you from out south, when I'm speaking to people, I be like, I'm not from out, I'm from over east. Two different things. That's why they say south side, east side, west side is not the same thing at all. That's just how I feel personally, though. Mm-hmm. And I stand on that. Like, east side is totally different from the west and the south. Yeah. We like the balance.
So it sounds like you grew up, like hanging out outside at a young age.
No, I grew up sneaking outside. Okay. Because like I said, I grew up on Creek Hill. So Creek Hill was like, it's right around the corner from East End. But if you're coming from Town trying to come towards like Creek Hill way, it's like a little block right there where they try to make it seem like it's two different neighborhoods. Like, it's like Beverly Hills on one side and then the projects on the other side. So I used to sneak over there. Like, my parents was totally against it. Okay. But I felt like they was against it for all the wrong reasons. Like, the people that I live, like my neighbors that I live next to lived in many mansions, because I'm not going to say mansions. They just big houses over east, luxury houses. So I always felt like they looked down on them when they only lived around the corner, which was insane to me. Like, I can't hang with them because they live over there. Like, that's your only reasoning. You know, parents always say, like, it's different over there, or we trying to say, you're not trying to save me from anything. Them kids, they in that environment because that's all they parents could do. So even though I was young, I just was smart. So, like, I was against what my parents were saying because it was like, nah, you don't want me to hang with them because you think I'm better than them. You think I'm too bad. You like, why would you want to hang with them when you could be, you know, hanging with the people you go to school with and have park? No, because that's where I want to be. I want to be with the people that... I grew up around rich kids. I went to school with rich kids. So I learned that rich kids didn't have any character.
Okay.
When you grow up and everything is given to you, you lack character. So I put myself in the struggle, and the struggle is what helped me. I came from the struggle. I was adopted, you understand? If my parents would have raised me, I would have been growing up right where them kids was growing up, hanging with them same kids y'all trying to keep me away from. Mm-hmm. The position they was put in is not their fault. That's where their parents placed them. Like, so.
So you say you were adopted?
Yeah.
That's different. We haven't heard too many adoption stories.
Nah, but...
Can you tell us what age you was adopted at? You remember?
2.
2?
Yeah, I remember everything.
Okay, right.
I was adopted at 2 by my auntie. My father passed when I was 2. Now, my aunt and my uncle was trying to get me anyway because my parents was on drugs. But my parents was like, no, you know, we gotta, like, why would we give you our child? Like, they didn't feel like they was doing it for the right reasons. But at the same time, the family was looking at it like, just give them the baby. It's not like we not finna see it, not like y'all just can't do what we know this child needed. But my mom didn't raise none of her kids though, so it was really like basic. But I was illegally adopted. Like, me and all my siblings was illegally adopted. My mom didn't give us away. My mom was a crackhead, and like I said, I grew up with rich people. That's why I place myself where I place myself. Rich people, they was evil. Like, I learned stuff after I got into the streets, met my mama, and figured things out. So I wasn't even adopted. I was adopted for money. And when I first got adopted, we was living in Hyde Park in a 2-bedroom. Mm-hmm. After they adopted me, that's when we moved on 67th and Creek in a mansion. It was like weird, but I was a kid, so I'm like, I live in a mansion. You know, like the kids that I'm living around, they wasn't living in, like it was different. Like, I just thought I was rich. I didn't really realize, like, this my money, like, that's how we... I was just living in the money.
Now I'm gonna ask you this question, and I swear I'm not trying to be funny because I do be on here trolling, but you know, with your parents being on drugs, does that make you a crack baby?
I mean, I don't know.
Okay.
I think you only a crack baby if it was in your system when, like, your parents had you. It wasn't in my system when but after I came out, oh, she was still raising me, but she went right back to who she was. Yeah, but no, I don't think I was a crack baby. I think it had to be in your system.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was asking. Like, you know, if it was...
Oh, no, my people ain't...
Okay.
My people ain't really like that.
Okay.
My mom and daddy was who they was on their own. My people, they ain't play that.
So I heard you say your father died when you was 2 years old. Have you ever met your biological mom?
They both raised me. Okay. So after my father passed, my auntie and my uncle made my mother sign something saying, you know, she was going through, like, grief. So she was like, can you get her while I get myself together type, like, whoop type thing. But they smart, they got money, so they like, we need you to sign something just in case, you know, anything happen, which is true. You get somebody's child, like, I could have hurt myself, like, we need some type of documentation saying you giving us temporary custody. But she ain't know, like, she signed something, she, you know, she ain't had no lawyer. She just like, whatever, trusting them as family. She signed it thinking when she got herself together, she could get me back. But after she signed it, she didn't know, like, where I was, I'm on that. So it was just like, whatever. But I just feel like, you know, when you're doing drugs, and you choose that lifestyle. I don't feel like she gave up on me. I just feel like she knew she lost that battle. She ain't raised none of us. All of us basically got adopted like that. So she probably just got tired of it. Because I've been through stuff like that with my son. So you got to be real strong to fight for your kids. Like, I didn't have my son took from me before. So I understand when you have to be a strong individual to fight for your kids. And I just don't think my mom, me and my mom are the same, but my auntie always tell me, you strong-minded, and my sister wasn't, and I know that. My mom just wasn't strong-minded.
Right.
But I don't fault her for that. Everybody is not everything.
Okay. Now, you know, somewhere along, I'm assuming your teenage years, there was a viral video of yourself being assaulted by a young man we weren't able to see. Can you tell us about that viral video?
Okay, so like I said, was cutthroat when I was growing up. So
Hold on, now you never mentioned cutthroat. Where that come from?
I told you I was pocket town, but I grew up in the mall.
Right.
But you know, because it's two sides to cutthroat. So you got the Vice Lords on 75th and Cottage, and then you got us on 70, like Woodline, pocket town. I'm over there. I got violated. Like, I was a real gangbanger.
Okay.
And I always been Gotti before I was KTS Gotti before. I've always been pretty fast and in the streets. So, of course, my name has always been ringing bells. I felt like they used it for a viral moment. Simple.
Okay.
I had just got in the game, but he didn't use it for a viral moment. That's the crazy part. The person who recorded it. But at the same time, though, people got to understand, by the time I was 14, I had been through so much. A video of me getting smacked. A lot of stuff don't bother me. I get the internet. People just dick riders. It was just, especially around that time, like, I think that was like 2014.
How old were you?
14.
Okay.
So it was like, for one, I should have been my ass in school. I had on school clothes that y'all could see. I told my mama I was going to school. So you get what you get. And I knew what the lifestyle I was living. That's why I never spoke on it until I did my first interview. People had 1,000 stories. He smacked some thought for not having sex with him. They said it was 100 stories on YouTube. I'm just like, y'all don't know. I always look at it like y'all don't know me. Y'all know me through the internet.
So to paint the picture, you know, for the fans, right? You damn near grew up like Nunu.
No, it's different.
Not like Nunu?
Nunu was nowhere near the hood. The hood was literally across the street.
Right.
Let me say it like this, and I'm gonna break it down to you. I grew up in a household where I was breaking out of the house. My parents worked. My father worked for the city. He got up at 6 in the morning, left, came in at 12, 11 at night from cheating and shit. My mama worked in Downers Grove. She gone from 6 in the morning to when she come in to, like, get me from school, all that. They'll put me in any program, 100 things. Anything. I never spent time with my parents growing up. When my parents left the house, like, you know how now, like, kids be out of school? I lived in a mansion with gates and shit around it. Like, they used to lock me in the house. I'm sitting in the house. I learned how to jump out of the window, jump over the gate, and then I started going around the corner to the mall. When I first met Puppy, Peanut, I'll never forget, I was walking to the bus stop to go to the low end to my grandma's house. Puppy, Peanut, C4, and who else? And Cash was standing there. I'm pretty, you know, I'm young. I had my little stuff on. I had my little nice clothes on because I'm coming from a nice home. But they boys, they never seen me before. This is their neighborhood. But we've been over here. So who is this girl? But at the same time, they intrigued by my beauty. Puppy walked up to me. He like, what's your name? I tell him, I'm like, my name Gotti. Peanut, you know, I'm talking to all of them. They like, but as they like, you live over here? I'm like, yeah, I get him my number now. later on down the line, I'm getting to know them more and more. So my parents ended up finding out from a neighbor that I was like, I used to be sneaking out and going over there. But one time, they end up asking me, like, how do I be getting out of that house? Like, back then, that's why I'm saying, y'all talking about kid boys. Back then, we was kicking doors and shit. Like, they trying to, I lived in the biggest house on the block. Bitch, we can't even figure out how to get in that. How are you getting out when you talking about show? Like, they never seen, so there's, they kids, but kids ain't stupid. Like, we ain't never seen this girl before, never seen her parents. She lived in this house that we know. It's a beautiful house. This our neighborhood. We know this house. So one day they asked me, like, how long you been living here? I'm like, I've been living here since I was like 3, 4. Now they got more questions, because in the kid head, it's like, how? We never seen you. We've never played with you at a park or shit. Well, I tell them, like, shit, I be getting locked in the house and shit like that. Like, my uncle used to beat on me and shit. My auntie go along with it. I'm not their kid. I'm adopted. Like, family don't get no fuck. My mama somewhere, they used to tell me my mama was dead. I thought my mama was dead. My daddy was dead. So at that point, I'm a child with nobody to fend for me. Not a sibling or shit. So I'm sneaking out the house, not to have fun, but to get the fuck out of this house. Like, you locking me in this house all day. I'm 11, 12 years old, locked in a house by myself every day. I ain't had no phone or nothing back then. My parents was strict for shit. That's why when I got out, I turned into what I turned into. Because I was curious. And I wasn't scared of shit because I don't know shit. So I don't give a fuck. Whatever, I'm doing whatever, because I ain't used to shit. Like, the things that kids was used to, I was not used to. I was coming outside with $100 and shit. That's how much my parents wanted me to get out their face. That's how I got cool with, like, the mall and shit. Like, they liked that I didn't treat them differently. I was in there by myself. I taught them how to sneak over my gate. You got to understand, these is kids that's living in the projects. You feel me? Like, ain't no washing machines. They mamas got to go walk to. Man, I used to wash their clothes, feed them, steal my daddy brand new drawers, give them, like, them was my brothers. Like, they love me not because I was cute. I never fucked none of them or nothing. They love me because I was there for them. I treated them like they was human. Like, I taught them how to man, my parents to this day, if they gonna see this interview, you know how many times them niggas been up in that crib to take showers. I'm talking about they'll call me for the littlest thing. That's why, and that's what made me realize, like, money ain't shit. Like, it's people out here that go through real shit. These just kids I hang with every day. The girls didn't like me, but they had never let them put a hand on me. But they didn't like me because I wasn't purposely hanging with the boys. I was a kid that knew pain on bro. I always was attached to pain. Boys, to me, I always go through more. Like, them was my brothers, so I know shit that people don't know that I don't even gotta speak on. What y'all need? I got it. We got washing machines. We got food. My people don't even know what Link is. Eat this shit. Fuck them. They don't get no about me. They gone all day. I know what time they come in. They got a routine. Like, white people is weird shit going on in here, like some type of lock the cage. They like, man, your daddy on his way home, we gone. But after a while, my daddy started getting used to him because Puppy was my best friend. Like,
yeah.
But by that time, I was out the house.
So where did you go from there?
So it started there, and then when I got in high school, once you get, like, in high school, you taking a bus to school, stuff like that. I never used to go to school because I used to get kicked out the house a lot, like a boy. Like, game, like, get the fuck out, But I used to want to get out, so I do stuff like, I had a curfew 9 o'clock. Man, I stay outside with Puppy them all night. My mama, you can't come your ass in the house. Okay, I'm finna go on the block. Not they block. Like, so I'm saying, like, I done slept free night. I done slept in Miss Vicky's house 100 times. She raised us. Like, I done slept Tina my flow. Like, that's how I met the women and the men of their community, because I was sleeping on their floor with their kids. Literally, like, if my mom and them, if my daddy had beat on me, I'll call Puppy to come get me. Like, come get me out of here. He the only one that could ring my bell, and they say, go outside. Like, Puppy outside. Come get me. He's tweaking. Like, he coming in here tweaking. I don't want to fight. He'll ring the bell. Can't she come outside? I'm gone. I'm not coming back in. I'm going to sleep on the floor. I got a big ass bed, my own room. I'm going to sleep on the floor because I'm finna go somewhere where people finna love me. They finna ask me how you feel. Like, my parents ain't do none of that shit. They gave me whatever I wanted.
Right.
No attention, no love, no understanding.
Right.
That's not a parent. That's a allowance system shit. Mm-hmm. Weird shit. I don't know. That shit not weird to you? Weird shit.
It is. I mean, I'm
how you gonna adopt somebody's child and not take care of them?
Right. How you gonna adopt
and
somebody?
then had them from their people.
Mm.
Let's give it back to her mama.
That's deep.
That's slow though. Like, why? Why do that like that?
Yeah.
As a parent, if you were a parent, that should make you think. I got a son, so that's why I think now. Like, I'll never take nobody's kid. Mistreat them. And then they had more money than the family, so everybody thought I was ungrateful when I was running away.
Right.
Man, this man in here beat 10. My auntie was scared of her. This man in here 10. I'm 11.
Mm-hmm.
He 50. A karate, all type of instructor. I'm going to school with busted ass and shit. They calling the DCFS. I got to tell DCFS ain't nothing happen, because if they take me, I ain't got nowhere to go. My grandma used to call me like, DCFS finna come up there. Tell them ain't nothing happen, because you ain't got nowhere to go and we ain't gonna never see you again. All right, bro. No, I feel. Your face, I feel. Cool shit. I went to a white people's school, so they like, whatever the little white bitch, the little black bitch said, she feels. She feels. But after that, though, when I got in high school, the internet.
Yeah.
I was talking to somebody from Qatar.
Okay.
Name Monte. And that's how I met Vaughn. You know how I used to go over a nigga house and all his homies there? He lived on like 75th and Woodlawn. I don't know. I don't even remember. I ain't gonna lie. And the way I'm talking to y'all, I'm talking to them, chopping it up. Ooh, Vaughn, like, you crazy. Like, we need you. But back then, I ain't on shit but a family. So I'm thinking, like, if I'm gonna be a part of a game, these finna be my brothers. Like, it's gonna be us. Cool, boom. Burn my dollar. Got locked in. But the nigga that I was talking to was mad. That's who recorded me getting smacked. It was supposed to be some nation shit. He in the corner recording. That was not Vaughn in play. That was him. He was mad because he felt like, this my bitch, and y'all trying to take her from. I don't know what he was on, like some weird shit. I don't know. But I got smacked because I merged on somebody I didn't know. You know, like you said. Now that was some new shit. I ain't know shit about that. Like, I'm thinking, because I'm from over here, I could put it on y'all people. And that's what I said, that I put it on somebody. Then he asked me how I knew him. Boom, 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 smack.
Well, so basically you was talking like you heard them talking. Like you saying some shit you heard them saying.
Nothing bigger. Ain't disrespect nobody or nothing. And he been told me before I signed my dollar, I don't give no fuck about you being cute. I don't give no fuck about you being no girl. It's laws, it's rules, it's regulations. The same way I'm going to violate these niggas, the same way I'm going to get violated, you will get violated. I want you to know that before you say, all right. And I did everything I had to do, right? So cool. And I know what it was. It wasn't what they trying to make it seem. It wasn't what it was. So after he smacked me and then he realized Monte never came back around after that.
Really?
And after that, I swear to God, Ron ass was sad, mad, look shitty. I'm sorry, I'm not finna that. I'll never hit you no more, sis. I'm sorry, I love you. My brother Montana, like, next time anybody want to violate her, just let me do it. Oh, don't want to. Like, y'all don't even know them niggas love me for real. I love them too, though. I love all of them. I ain't mad at them. I put myself in that position. Even though I wasn't raised right, I could have did a lot of other shit to get out of that home. I placed myself in the streets to get out of that home. Wasn't shit a surprise. I knew everything. I knew it was, if I don't come on the block for a week, you're going to get violated. They also taught me, though, they taught me how to survive. Without them, I wouldn't know how to survive. I'm a girl. Look how pretty I am. Imagine me running away at 12, 13 in the streets. If I ain't have my brothers, and I'm talking about Mall Town and Pocket Town, if I didn't have my brothers, yeah, I probably wouldn't even be here. Because they didn't look at me like a hoe. I always dress how I dress, but I speak immaculate and I understand. I've always been intrigued by men because I've never had a father. And I had a gangster father. That's how I lost him, to gangster shit. I always say it. Everybody be like, you was a man in your before. I was my father in my before life. And I believe that.
That's hard.
I'm intrigued by men. I always have been, not on no sexual shit. The way they think, the way they move.
Yeah.
I don't like I love women. I love women. Not bitches, not hoes. Women. Women. My mama Vicky on the side of me. Women, I've never got along with girls, like bitches, hoes, rats. I like to be around the niggas. I can't help that they're gonna be attracted to me, but I can handle that. And if I wanna fuck with them, I can. I'm grown now, but even then, that's my choice. I got it. But I ain't walking around here throwing my pussy to be a part of nobody's gang. I was who I was. I'm cutthroat because I did shit. On my son, I'm not cutthroat because I was pretty. I used being pretty to do shit. Let's start there. I'm smart. I ain't just pretty.
I've heard some stories.
I don't know who you talk to. So.
I've heard some stories.
I don't know what you heard. I don't know who you talk to.
But yeah, continue. You for real right now.
But you asked me how I get into KTS though. So boom, once I signed my dollar and stuff, you know, I was a runaway. But I loved it, the street life. I loved it I was on the block sun up to sundown. Like I slept in the traps. I loved that shit. I loved having somebody with me every day. I grew up alone, locked in the house. Until once I broke away from the mall, because I never broke away from them because I always had to go home. But at the same time, them two different hoods. But I ain't no disrespect though. They understood like puppy them to me came first. To this day, they come first. I love all of them. Like they protected me before anybody ever protected me. So, but at the same time, once I started hanging with them every day, by that time I had moved with my grandma. Just like a nigga. Get out your mama's house, move with your granny. She don't get no fuck. Granny just wants you to be safe. And I just want, I don't care what, just let my baby be here. So move my granny on the low end. That's how I know people from the low end, you know, that's threw me in the low end loop. But, so yeah, you know, grandmas don't really do too much as long as you around, they be all right. They know they can't control you, so I got worse. I was sleeping on the block every day. I only used to come home to get in the shower and shit. And one day I came home to get in the shower and change my clothes because I'm a woman. So I could sleep on the block with y'all, but I got to go change because I always liked it to be, you see, like I'll go on the block right now and do all the trap shit. But I always feel like I either got to be sexy or I got to dress like some type of woman. Like I want you to know, even though I'm in a setting of a man, like I'm a woman. Like I'm not challenging you. I understand my place. Like I'm never gonna come in the setting of a man, addressing a man like I'm a man. I am a woman that understands men. It's a difference, and that's how I come. I know I'm pretty and I stay in it, but I know who I am on the inside, and I beat it. But I was with him every day. It clicked. They used to be like, gee, how do your little da-da-da-da. So I went in the house one day to change. And my grandma was like, where you say you be gang banging at again? She was really on some bullshit because she had tired of me never being in the crib. You know, you a nigga, grandma shit. You always coming in the house, you don't do nothing, you don't eat, you don't shit. You just want to go in and run back out with them niggas. I ain't listening to them. Can you just sit down for a minute? I had my cousin with me and stuff. I was taking her over there, show her what my life was like. She like, where you be gang banging at? I'm like, 71st Full Line. She was like, oh, shit. My grandma always told me the truth about a lot of shit, though. But that time, it's like she had some shit to say that she felt like she never thought she had to touch on. So I'm like, oh, shit, what? I know my granny, so I'm like, oh, shit, what? I felt that, oh, shit. Your mama live right there. You gotta remember, the people that's locking me in the house here, they telling me I ain't got no parents. When I'm telling them I hate you, I can't wait till I get over there and get out here. Your mama and them ain't want you. They gave you to us. They did. They gone. I'm hearing shit like that at 2, 3, 4 years old. Shit like that. Because I'm a kid. I'm a hurt kid having temper. Bam. So I'm looking at her. I'm like, what mama? My mama live where I ain't trying to be. She like, yo, real mama, 7143 Southwood Line, yeah. But it was weird. Like, it made me kind of look at her weird, though, because you see it that, like, you know that. Like, 71st and Woodlawn, I grew up on 67 in Creegier. So you telling me for 15 years I thought I ain't have a mama, and she lived 2, 3 blocks over. Fuck you mean 7143. But that's still my grandma, cool. I stopped. I'm like, I ain't even want to go on the block with my cousin on some. We're going over there. No, come on, like, you know, other people be wanting better for you than you, but I'm on some, what if she don't want me, you feel me? Because if you know the address now, I'm thinking hard, like, you been talking to them, like, who ain't y'all? Do y'all know something y'all ain't telling me? Like, I don't want to go there and embarrass myself, like, I was a bad kid. If that lady would have played with me, no disrespect, I love my mama, I never disrespect her. But if I would have told her I was her daughter and she would have played like I wasn't or something, I probably would have acted out of the anger that I always had. Because now I'm hurt. So I'm like, I don't want to do that. Boom. We went on the block and she told Vaughn and Spook them, Ruger, all them, what just happened? It was my mama's birthday and Spook was her dealer. Long live Spook. He like, India, come here. I'm standing on the porch. But all the guys, they like, come on, you finna know your mama, bro. They like, you ain't finna keep being adopted. They be mistreating you like that. They was like my brother, so they like, man, you're finna tell her. They like, if she act like she ain't your mama, we gonna treat that bitch. I'm like, all right, man, but I ain't do no talking. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't know what to say. I never been in this situation. For my life, I thought I wasn't gonna have a mama. So I'm like, I don't even know what to say, cool. He like, India, come here. She like, I was just looking for you, Spook. I needed, she jumping around because she ready to get ass her birthday. He like, I got a question for you. She, give me my stuff, man. You win, it's my birthday. He, hold on, I got a question for you. He like, this real serious. I got the whole hood standing around me. My cousin right here, the whole hood around me. Vaughn, Vinny, Spook, everybody around me. Like, I'm just standing there. That. She like, you got kids? She like, I got 3 kids, man. What's up? Hype. Like, naturally aggressive. Definitely my mom. The fuck, she just, he like, so what if I told you it's your daughter? If you my daughter, what's your last name? She wasn't trying to hear none of that shit, bitch. If you my daughter, just one thing, and then I said Mac Mullen. She looked at me and just dropped to her knees and started crying. My baby. She like, that's my baby. That's my baby. So I pick her up, hug her. I've been through so much, I'm nonchalant. Like, I want to talk. But at first, like, I ain't gonna lie, some clicked her. It was the way she cried that I knew she was not the reason she was not in my life. She asked me my name. She like, what's your name? I tell her my name. She like, that ain't your name. She go upstairs, get my real birth certificate, my real social. Them people paid to change my birth certificate, the spelling of my first name. They changed my middle name. They changed my mama couldn't find me. She say, I've been looking for you. She had so much paperwork. She just kept crying. She say, I lost both my kids, but you. She say, I loved your daddy. We planned you. She like, I been looking for you. I'm talking about the lady had stack. She a crackhead. She live in a crack house. So she ain't got nothing but what she got. Stacks of paper. All my pictures. And then after that, I forgave her. I was in and out of jail at the time. I slowed down a little bit. I ended up turning myself in. I was 15 at the time when I met her, so I spent the year with her. But I spent like 6 to 8 months with my mama, like getting to know her and stuff. And I really do believe it wasn't her fault. Like it wasn't her fault. They was on some conniving shit. That shit was bogus, but she was mad because she knew I was homeless, but she couldn't do nothing about it because it was kind of like. They told me I could never come back home at the age of 14. So, there wasn't shit she could do. She just felt really bad because she kept saying, like, I gave my baby to somebody that's not even, like, she felt like everything was her fault. She like, and I asked her, did she still do drugs? She was like, yes. But by that time, I was a hustler, so I was boosting. I was living out west with my people. Like, I was cool. So I was coming back and forth, taking care of my mom and shit, like giving her money cause like she had a habit. So I'm like, at least I just ain't want my mom out there begging for, like, I don't know that shit. I don't know. Like, I know my mama ain't never bought me a piece of panty, but I know what I knew I could do. I know I was young, but I always hustled. Like, man, I made sure she was great. But I had to turn myself in around, like, right before my birthday or something. But the judge ain't let me out till after my 16th birthday. So when I seen my mama, she like, you be gone for like 3-4 months. She like, I be knowing you in jail though, I ain't gonna lie. I said, how? Because I never told her all that. Like, I tried to keep a lot of stuff from my mama. But she knew I was in the streets. She used to like, but I didn't know till she died. Vaughn them told me, she used to walk up to Vaughn them and tell them, leave my baby alone. Because you know they was so in it. She didn't want nothing to happen to me. And I was so gang, but people never understood it was me. They thought people was forcing me like, Ma, this me. And she used to always be like, you your daddy, like, you your daddy, like, I don't know, why you so gangster? And she like, that's how I know you be in jail, that's all your daddy did. Like, 5 months after that, my birthday was coming up, my mama died, boom. But I didn't know for 4 days straight because I didn't live out there. So I lived out west, and the gas kept calling me. But they was calling me on Facebook. You know, when they first made that Facebook thing, my phone went on. You know, a lot of people's phone went on. So my sister, my real sister that I never knew, she inboxed me. I read my message because she said, hey, I'm Quanisha. I'm your real sister. Can you call me? So I called and I put her on speaker around the family that I created, that I was living with my friends. My friend Tay and her people. And she was like, I've been trying to call you for 4 days. Everybody have, where you been? But I'm a hustler. Like, I'm a 16-year-old little girl that take care of herself. Like, my birthday was coming up. Like, I lived out west. Like, I'm on the block most of the time. Like, I gotta eat and shit. Like, that's what I was doing. Like, I probably was getting some sleep. I don't know. She like, where you at? I'm like, I'm in the house. She like, I gotta tell you something. I'm like, what you? Okay, tell me. She like, can you like sit down or something? So everybody around me like jump up. We was asleep, cause you know we all slept in the front room on the floor. Like, we was fucked up. The young little kids we had in the apartment, we just trying, all girls. Everybody jumped up like they knew it was some shit, but I always be so calm. I'm so used to goofy shit. I ain't knowing what. Mama died 4 years ago. I just threw the phone. I went in my room. I had a room. I locked myself in the closet. Now, my friend Tay was like my sister. Her mama and them had got temporary custody of me because they had basically told my judge how I was getting abused and stuff at home. So I never had to go home and stuff because that's what kept me in and out of jail, never being home. They used to send me home send me to jail so they wouldn't have to deal with me. If your parents, when you go to court, if your parents say they don't want you, you got to go to jail until you either find placement or they say they want you. So I spent a lot of time in jail because they ain't want me. So boom, they saved me from that. They get the phone. And they just told him, like, I'm like, I don't want to talk. I'm like, you feel me? Like, I ain't with all that shit. I ain't go to my mama's funeral or none of that shit. But I promised myself I was never going to jail because I felt like I wasted time type shit. Like, I ain't never been in trouble after that. None of that. My whole life changed. Because I'm 17. My mama was only 44. She didn't raise none of her kids. Most of my siblings, first time, me and my older sister was the only one that had relationships with my mama. Like, we do it some of our life. My other siblings was adopted, didn't know until their mama there. They first time seeing my mama was in the casket. That shit, I don't know. It made me think. That's why I'm like, with my son, I don't play. Cause I don't know. Like, what if I go tomorrow? And I've been through it, so I really feel like that's the worst thing in life you could ever losing a parent, a sibling, or a child, even to incarceration. When your kid's incarcerated, when your mother or father is incarcerated, or your sibling, or death, and them three things right there, and a grandparent. That's fuck your whole world up. Especially you gotta think this your mama, this who created me. So when my birthdays and shit come up, shit like that, that's traumatizing. How you spending birthdays? The person who put me here, the two people who put me here, not here. They don't know my child. The people that adopted me are great to my son. I allow everybody to love my son. I don't because I feel like I believe in God, and I just know that I feel like everything that happened for a reason. I love my story. I love my life. I put myself into positions to be a character, and the character I build, I feel like is immaculate. I don't care. Everything I've been through, I love. Even the death of my mother. I love my mama, but I love how strong it made me. You got to be strong. I almost lost myself. I had to look in the mirror and tell myself, you got to shake this off, or you going to lose yourself. You lose a parent, you have to be strong. You lose a child, you have to be strong. That's creation, that's legacies and shit that just got broke. That person it's been 5 years, I haven't talked to my mama. I ain't touched my mama, I ain't heard my mama's voice. Shit. That's it, it's over. When you gone, you gone. That shit make you become a better person to your family, your kids, anything. Like, I didn't watch my mama cuss people out and shit. Like, damn, ma, like, you ain't even here no more. You never even got to apologize. And they said my mom and dad have a broken heart. I promise you that's what they put on her autopsy. I never even knew that shit was true. Never knew. I never knew you could have a broken heart. But my mama told me she woke up every day depressed because she didn't raise her own kids. But I never knew you could have a broken heart. When she died, she was sober. She had just stopped. But I don't know. She literally dropped dead, like boom. When they tried to resuscitate her, it was over with because I don't know how your heart could break. But that was just that. And then after that, yeah, I went to a job court. Got pregnant and then just started off becoming a better me more and more as I progressed in life. Shit.
Then you started whooping.
I've been whooping.
Eventually, you guys are over whooping.
But I've been whooping. I've been over whooping. People don't understand. He reached out to me. I met J-Main because he posted the video of his daughter in the walker that being me and Kevo put her in. And all I commented and said was, it do it different when your daughter really pretty as hell. It was just a genuine comment. I don't know that man. I won't follow him or nothing. I've been whooping. I'm a model. I act. I be in videos.
Hold on, so you don't know J-Man from the streets, you know him from the internet?
I didn't know him at all until I'm finna tell you. That comment, everybody was like, he commented and said, thank you. I'm a beautiful woman and I take pride in that. I profit off that. When that man clicked on my page, I was already over whooping. He followed me. And then once he followed me, we started a conversation. I'm not going to say he was trying to talk to me because I don't know that. He could have just been wanting to meet a friend. When I got on FaceTime with J-Man, we had a conversation like we having right now. I don't speak a lot, not even on the internet. He was intrigued by the way he was intrigued by my story and the way I talk. And he put some knowledge in it. He said, you could go farther with your story than you could go with showing your body. Me and J-Man have real conversations. That's why I fuck with J-Man. He gave me my first interview. When my interview came out, nobody knew nothing about me because I don't care to tell nobody. That was just, I'm numb. That's how I work. That's how I move. A lot of that I don't feel. That's how I keep moving. So I don't speak. In order to speak on it, you gotta feel it.
Yeah.
But it made sense, so I tried it. And then once I tried it, a lot of fake love came with it too, though. But a lot of people just liked the way I spoke, and they didn't know that who I was for real. Like, they just thought I was a pretty girl who was famous for being smacked and taking people niggas. But I've never really even done that either. It'd be an illusion. The internet is an illusion. I've never been in front of a lot of people. Most of the people I've been in front of are the people that I grew up around, and them is mostly men. A man has never really disrespected me. It's always women. Just like with the video.
When Telly got on your ass?
No, when Telly got on her feelings. That wasn't J-Mane's first time being around a woman, and it wasn't J-Mane's first time being around me. It wasn't also J-Mane's first time being around a woman with her ass out. So why me?
Right.
Because it's me. It's always me for these hoes, and that's just how I feel. J-Mane just was whooping in Cal crib with some regular hoe from Indiana with his head all on her booty. That man didn't touch me, he didn't disrespect me, and he never has. That's what women don't understand. Y'all see me and want to disrespect me and want to discredit me because how I come, but I come as me. I come comfortable, and if this is what makes me comfortable, who is you to label me? So because I bent over in front of J-Mane, I'm marketing, baby.
Over whooping.
But but hello, I'm with J-Mane. That's what I'm supposed to be doing, right? And guess what? Check that insight on that video, though. If she wasn't sitting at home, scrolling and working like I was doing, she would understand what I was doing instead of looking at it like I'm trying to take her man. That's the worst way to fuck up business, to make it personal. She just fucked up a lot of business by making it. I would fuck it up by making it personal. You think I could fuck J-Mane and whoop him? Look at me. But no, I think I could whoop J-Mane too, though. Like, that's what she was saying. Like, my nigga would. If I sold pussy, which I don't, I dance. But if I wanted to give J-Mane some pussy and I put a price on it, he's paying.
Damn. Damn!
Let's be for real, though.
Hold on, y'all.
No, I want to be honest, though. He's paying. Look at my face. He's paying. Respectfully, though. Why not? He wouldn't be wrong.
I'm saying though, why the price tag gotta be on it? Why you just can't whoop with him? What if he just want to whoop? You know what I mean? You can't whoop.
You just whoop with people that you see you building something with. That's somebody I'm doing business with. That I also know that's Telly men. So it wouldn't be nothing but a whoop. So I need a price tag. Me fucking your nigga could only be beneficial if he put money in my pocket. What? He got some pussy at home.
Hey, I ain't mad at you.
All honesty.
It hit different.
It was just me. It was just me. I'm telling you, it was just me. Cause that just didn't make sense to me. J-Mane whoops, and then that's why it blew me with her because you know he just whooping. Come on, man. Come on. This J-Mane, that's a part of his lifestyle. That's a part of his brand to whoop. He's gonna whoop the little. J-Mane is so. J-Mane, honestly, is so quiet into himself. He don't start screaming till the camera come on. He could be quiet as hell as soon as he see the camera. It hit different when, hold on, you just scared me. Right. Hold on, I didn't know. I was just trying to show them my hair. Like that's how he is. The man is a real entertainer, and it's so natural with him. He don't purposely just get into character. That's like I am. I didn't purposely bend over. I got into character. I'm comfortable with the camera. I do what works for me. It worked, didn't it? Do your homework on that video.
So you got an OnlyFans?
No.
Oh, okay. So you dance?
I dance. I model.
Okay.
I do videos.
You got BBL?
No.
Okay. You all natural?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
But I don't feel like it's nothing wrong with him. I just feel like I told you, I'm comfortable with my body.
That's what's up. But for the young ladies that's watching this video, they don't get to see many ladies on this couch. You know what I mean?
Right.
Be a lot of dudes. What's a message to the youth that Gotti would like to leave for them?
To the women?
The young ladies.
The young ladies? That's a hard one for me because I ain't gonna lie. I'm so disconnected. No. I'm so disconnected from the culture of the young ladies because I still feel like I add to the problem.
Okay.
Look, I'm finna tell you what. I got nieces, I got nephews. I'm gonna tell you the advice I got from them. But I have nieces. I have a son. But look at me right now on camera. Would I let my daughter go outside in something like this? No. But I would walk past her in something like this on my way out the door. So my advice to them is to understand everything you see is not approved of and it's not okay. Just like with Sexy Red, I love Sexy Red. And I love Sexy Red because she's a black, successful woman. I don't approve of how she's successful. Because at the end of the day, we always have kids watch. I have a chair out there like sponges. Like, I don't act a certain way in front of my friends' daughters as I do in front of my son, honestly. Because this is why. And this is for the parents that have daughters. Once they get to a certain age, put them in therapy. Girls are emotional, boys aren't. You can say the wrong thing to your daughter and she gonna run out the door. Your son gonna go in the room and close it. Shit she talking about. I don't want to hear that shit. That's how they do women. That's how you say the wrong things to your daughter, she run out the door. I've been one of them. Because you hurt her feelings, so now she feeling some type of way. But where's she going? You can't go to your friend's house as a little girl because now you're in the house of somebody else's daughter, so they want to know why you're here. Do your parents know you're here? So guess where the only place you could go? To a nigga. So think before you do and stop thinking that everything that you see is how it's supposed to go because it's a lot of behind the scenes that we go through as women to become who we are. Yes, Sexy Red is famous, and yes, she's lit by her words. But I'm very sure if she had a daughter, she would not let her daughter do half the things that she's doing, and that's just the truth. Don't let us trick y'all. Plus, we grown. And it's also other ways to be successful. Come here. Come here, Mama Vicky. No, for real. It's other ways to be successful than like this. This is a part of my personality I do not approve. This is really me. I don't do this because I think it's cute. I do this because this is my style. So my only thing to them is to be authentic, not to be a hoe. You don't have to be a hoe to be authentic. If you do like to reveal yourself, have a reasoning behind it. Because you do not have, I'm sitting next to two women that are way more successful than me and ain't showing a piece of nothing. That's mine.
I love that. I fuck with that. That was one of the hardest messages to the youth we done had. And
that's
yeah,
why
I
say
can
what
definitely
I
tell you grew up around the guys because you think like a nigga for real.
All
That grandma
niggas
part when
say
you
that.
said a nigga moved from his mama house to granny house because granny ain't gonna trip. I'm damn guilty. I'm damn.
Granny gonna love you. She gonna ask you, did you eat? And she gonna invite you. You know how many of my guys been to my grandma's house? My real female friend. She gonna tell you every meal that's been in my house from Puppy, Peanut, Booby, Vaughn, anybody. She's only said the girls was the ones that's not my friend. As soon as they leave, she ain't your friend. The boys, she just be like, I pray for y'all, I love y'all. Did y'all eat, baby? I f with the guy. It's something about men. Men is. I f with the niggas.
What's up? Any shout outs, close remarks you want to leave the people?
Yes. I want to shout out, for one, I want to shout out to all the people that I work with. I want to shout out VJG. That's my photographer. I want to shout out Miracle Boutique, which I am a brand ambassador for. I want to shout out Deja Vu, the club that I work at, Money Mondays. Come see me, please, 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 please. And I want to shout out Mama Vicky, because she finna get me into the music industry. Yeah. For sure. Oh yeah, and free my baby daddy. Y'all be hating on him. Do y'all homework on my baby daddy. Have his own entertainment service. SRT Entertainment.
I think she want to shout out J-Man too.
Oh yeah, for sure. Shout out J-Man. Always, always. We whooping, always.
Over whooping. Well, Gotti, I appreciate you.
Shout out to DJU.
For sure, for sure.
You know that.
You done put on for this city though.
Thank you.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Some of these people that nobody never heard of, they've heard of because of you. Like I watch your whole platform, your whole movement, and I think you're gonna rise. Your whole team, everything you're doing is positive for our city, and just keep it up, okay?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Vicky.
You're welcome.
Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. Shout out to Word T Productions. We over whooping.
DJ, you go crazy.